Hey guys, this is Tom, and today we're gonna review the Eufy Evercam. These are security cameras with the home base from Anker. Okay. Now, the reason why I got these cameras, I actually bought them on Kickstarter, is their claim of a 365-day operation, completely wireless on a single charge. That means these cameras have enough batteries to last a year under normal conditions, however they define normal conditions. Alright, so in this pack here we have two cameras with the home base. As you can see, they're 1080p quality, which is very good. IP67 weatherproof, it means you can leave them outside in the rain or snow. They should work between -4 and like 130 degrees. They have good data security, and they also have face recognizing alerts. But the face recognition, I'm not sure if it's going to be like the Nest. Maybe in some states it's not legal, so I'm not sure if Anker's gonna... I know in Illinois I can't use the Nest video doorbell. Can have the face recognition running because it's against the law. Alright, so we covered these things. 140-degree angle. You also get a two-way audio. Alright, 100% wire free, no contracts, monthly fees, local storage. Basically stores it on a home base, this base here, with with an SD card. Okay, so we have real-time notifications. Should run on a phone. 10-hour backup battery. That's on a home base. 256-bit data security, anti-theft camera protection. Well, I can still run away with the camera, I guess. There's a 100 decibel siren. The smart features, human and facial recognition. I don't know if that means dogs. Works with Alexa, Google Assistant, and if this then that IFTTT integration. And there's optional cloud storage. Alright, so it's easy, safe, and smart. Alright, so we cover these things. Comes in this really nice box. Has a really nice weight to it. Alright, so let's see if we can open these up. The cameras come pre-charged to a certain level, but I actually went ahead and I charged them all the way for ease of this demonstration. So it's double boxed. Open this here. Ooh. Guess these are instructions. And here are the cameras. Wow, check that out. Wow, what the heck is this? I think this just helps you to take it out. So it's Eufy Security. Eufy Cam. Model T8111. So I actually checked their website, and I couldn't find it on their website. Honestly, I only spent like 3 minutes on it, so but it doesn't exist under security. There is only a baby monitor there. So input is a 5-volt 2-amp input or 9-volt 2-amp input for fast charging. Okay, Anker Innovations. So this is pretty nice, and this is a magnetic base, so it'll stick to anything that's magnetic, and it's a really strong magnet. Okay. Alright, so on the front we have the camera, some infrared LEDs, maybe status LED, microphone. They tell you to remove this film before use. Alright, that's pretty cool. I tend to save these things. I don't know why. Okay, so that's one camera. Let's unpack the other one. Size-wise, I think they're about 30 or 40% bigger than Arlo's. Arlo's probably about this size. So yeah, I mean, definitely they have a nice weight to it. I just hope that magnet holds enough, holds it over time, that they don't sag. Now, to charge them, you charge them through this port here. It's a micro USB, and this little flimsy cover should protect it against elements. Yeah, so that should actually work. I think it should be fine against rain, but not submersion, obviously. It's not an underwater camera. Okay, so obviously same thing here. Let's remove the film. So we got 2 of these cameras. What else is in this box? That's it. Alright, so here we got the home base and some other accessory box, and that's it. Okay. I also, in the Kickstarter package, I purchased the Eufy security entry sensor. This should work with the home base. I think this was like a $30 option. It's got a 2-year battery life. Just runs on a standard lithium non-rechargeable battery. Okay, we can cover that later. Let's see what's in here. I wonder if they give you 1 charger or 2, since the cameras last for so long. Okay, so this here's the magnetic base. I'm not sure what this is. I'll have to look at some instructions. Oh, okay. There we go. So I guess you attach this to wherever you want to place this, and this just kind of slides onto it. That's pretty clever. And this base, wow, that is a strong magnet. Yeah, it's definitely not moving anywhere. That's really, really, really strong connection. That's awesome. Oh wow. Yeah, that's great. Cool. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so we should have a second one in here. Let's not lose this thing. Oh, we didn't cover this thing. So the home base. Well, let's finish this. Then we got chargers. Well, this is the power supply for the home base. It's 12 volt 2 amp power supply. Plugs in right here. Okay. Then we have some network cables, so you could monitor this. Plugs in here. Some mounting hardware. Some more mounting hardware. These are the charging cables. That's a USB, micro USB cable. Oh wow. And then we got some, I guess like a normal security camera accessory. And you could attach it anywhere, like under a window or whatnot. Under a roof, I mean. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Where's the damn power supply? And we got a second one. Oh, okay. So we got 2 of these things. We got 2 magnets. You only have 1 charging cable. I guess they don't really want you to charge these cameras at the same time. But they figure you want to charge them at the same time. Now let's talk about the home base. So home base, I think this looks like a sync button here. If you need to power off home base completely, unplug AC adapter, press this button. Okay, that's when it powers completely. Otherwise, there's a battery in here that allows for, I think like 8-hour use. Let's see, it said it somewhere here. Yeah, this has a 10-hour backup battery. So this is an IQ port, so you can plug in this micro USB cable and charge your camera through this intelligent charging port. Network cable, and this is where local storage is. So I believe they give me a 16 gigabyte. Yeah, they provide you with 16 gigabyte micro SD card. Alright, cool. And then you can sync up devices here and turn off the alarm here. That's pretty cool. We'll plug that in. What do they give us here? That's it. So we only have some security stickers. and they're happy, unhappy satisfaction cards, which are nice. Okay, join the community. Cool. Quick start guide. Alright, so we're gonna need that. So that's it. Yeah, we'll plug this in and then we'll see how it works. Right, let's plug it in. It's a cool feature is if you unplug it, right, let's unplug it.
Homebase is now operating on backup battery.
Ooh. So I had to move to another table because I didn't have internet connection. So here we go. Can you see this okay? Alright, so following the instructions, we plugged it in. Use the longer cable here than the one that comes with. This here is only like 4 feet. Anyway, the indicator on the front turns to white, but it's blinking. It says here that it should turn white. It takes about a minute when the home bait is ready for setup. I guess maybe it's blinking. Anyway, so we got the app, installed the app. I have to agree to the user license agreement, accept. Yeah, let's allow the connection. Allow Eufy security to access photos, media, and files. Okay, you gotta sign up for I guess Eufy security. Okay, so sign up for that. Okay, so I completed the steps of signing up for their account. They send you an email for verification. You have to verify it. Then I want your phone number and other stuff. You don't have to put that in. You can just sign back into the app. So we don't have any devices yet. So let's add a device. Let's start with the home base. So we connected it to the LAN port. Power on the home base. Next, connect your phone to the same Wi-Fi router as the home base. Wait 1 minute.
Press the sync button until you hear the sound.
Oh, hold it until you hear the sound.
Homebase is ready for setup.
Okay.
Homebase was added successfully.
All right, home base and name. Just call it a home base. Now it's checking for some firmware stuff. Please format Homebase micro SD card for storage encrypting. What does that mean? Okay, I guess it's formatting on its own. Why is it even asking me? So it finished formatting the card. Weirdly, it went to like 30% and then said finish. Now it says Homebase firmware must be updated to the latest version. Okay, let's hit upgrade. And it's updating the firmware on the Homebase. At this point, you want to make sure you don't want to touch anything here because you could break it, and by break it meaning make it useless. So just kind of hold on here and pray that everything goes well. That's typical experience with updating firmware. I mean, something could always go wrong. But it looks like they made it really, really simple. So let's see what happens next. Updating Homebase. Alright, so this was fairly easy. Looks like we're back at the solid white. This time it's not blinking, so I guess once it was associated it doesn't blink. It did say firmware updated successfully. One thing I noticed, my phone battery is kind of low, so you want to make sure you charge your phone and everything before you do any upgrades. Okay, so Homebase was added. Please continue to add camera or sensor. So we're gonna go ahead and
Press the sync button until you hear the beep.
we're gonna press the sync button until we hear a beep. So this is how we sync this camera. What is going on? Okay, next.
Ready to add device. Device was added successfully.
Yay. Alright, so let's say this is a backyard camera. Indoor, bonus room. Wow. Anyway, alright, so you can have a bunch of labels for this camera. Hit next. Added successfully. Next. System automatically adjusts detection. So you have a couple ways here to choose camera working modes. Optimal battery life or optimal surveillance mode. So in optimal battery life, each recording is about 20 seconds, and optimal surveillance, each recording is 60 seconds. So it records a lot more. However, this will drain the battery much faster. How much faster, we don't know. They do recommend to plug it in fully, in this mode here. What's this dirt? Oh, I got some dirt. I guess I was attaching it to other things. Okay, we're gonna leave it in optimal battery life mode. I think we can change this at any time. Fully charge the battery. I actually did fully charge the battery. And they say will include normal charging here. Yeah, well, they don't give you the brick. Anyway, all right, mounting guide. Let's continue adding devices. We're gonna add a second camera here. Ooh,
Press the
Eufy
sync
cam.
button until you hear the beep.
Yay. 1, 2. Next.
Ready to add device.
Discovering camera.
Device was added successfully.
So let's just say this is the garage. So we have 2 cameras, optimal battery life. Got it. Let's add this little thing here. This is the entry sensor. So we can put this on a door, nothing else in here. Comes with the battery. Little sensor, magnetic, some little screws. And here is the sensor itself. Okay, so I gotta pry it open. And all this stuff is magnetic. Okay, let me open this. We're gonna add the battery in here. Goes in this orientation. And then this just snaps back in. I think it was this way. Yeah, I don't remember which way it was actually. I think it has to be this way. Okay. Alright, so it's blinking now. So it's waiting for association. Let's go ahead and associate it then, okay? So we're gonna hold this for 2 seconds. Continue adding devices, entry sensor. It tells you to put the battery in. And correct.
Press the sync button until the LED is blinking.
Ah, this is nice. Oh, it is blinking.
Ready to add device. Device was added successfully.
Let's just label it at front door. Added successfully. So we'll finish. So let's see if we got any video off of these cameras. Have to click live. Well, we are actually getting some video. Oh, it's off of this camera. Garage motion detected. I guess there's quite a bit of delay. So this is the camera we're adjusting. It's not too bad though. It's about 5-second delay. Actually on my Nest Video doorbell, there's like a 10-second delay. Let's see if we can see this way. Ooh, nice, good quality. trying to look outside now. Well, that's pretty cool. All right, yeah, I mean, they work. I mean, there's nothing to complain about that they don't work in the basic feature. However, I read some reviews and they had some trouble, well, not some trouble, but the software for face recognition is a bit hit or miss. Yeah, and that's a really hard aspect, you know, for that to work reliably. So I think Anker really wants to make that happen, but that just depends obviously on how successful these units are. And I would say I got all this for like 330 bucks, I think, 2 cameras base in this. So that definitely is priced, I guess, competitive with Arlo. And I know with Arlo, they advertise 3-month life, and it really lasts like a month or so. So these, you know, if these last about 6 months in some higher traffic areas, that's excellent. One thing I'm still a little confused about is, and I think that's the way it works, that these actually communicate with the home base, and then home base sends the internet signal outside. If these actually used like a Wi-Fi protocol, that means if your router goes down, then the signal goes down. So I think if this, you could use this as a portable surveillance, that if you take this anywhere else, the cameras will record to the home base. However, you can't retrieve it unless you connect to the internet. All right. So oh, now didn't tell you about the sensor here. So right now it says the sensor's open, and if we put the sensor close to it, it should say it's closed. Still says open. All right, where do we put the sensor? Oh, now it says closed. Well, let's see when it updates. Well, it should say open by now. Somehow it doesn't refresh. Maybe it just takes some time. To look at instructions how to mount it. Yeah, if you look at this picture here, if it's right next to it, this far away, that should work. Okay. So this right now should be in closed, but somehow it doesn't refresh, and it should be in open now. Now it's open, but if we close it, let's see if it shows closed. So if you look at events here, no live video. Why don't we have no video today? We had to refresh. Alright, so yeah, the software may have a little bit of work to do. It's right next to it. Should be in closed. Okay, backyard. So yeah, the retrieval of the videos works here really well. Associated then, okay? So we're gonna hold this for. So we have devices. See, this front door sensor still says open. So for some reason this sensor doesn't update with the home base. Now if I refreshed it, now it says closed. So all devices, sure. yeah, we'll give it some try. I mean, the basic features look like they work well. I don't know how well the face recognition is going to work. This here shows you the signal. You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna actually walk away, and then we'll see how. Gonna walk away with one of these cameras. Which one is this one? See, detected motion. Alright, so this is my camera here. Alright, so let's see. Let's see how far away I can walk, okay? Or maybe I should put it on live. What about the sound? Why isn't getting the sound? Yeah, we get the sound. Why isn't getting the sound? Oh damn, I look ugly. Yeah, we get the sound getting the sound. Oh damn, I look ugly here. Oh damn, I look ugly here. Alright, so we're testing the range of this thing here. Walking away. 1, 2, 1, 2. So yeah, I think we had some range issues where the range isn't actually that great. I think it was cutting out, so yeah, your mileage may vary. Even though they're wireless, you can't place them like 500 feet away. Some final thoughts on mounting options. There we go. Disclaimers. Alright, well, thanks for watching. This was Tom. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please rate, subscribe, and share. This will help me make better videos in the future. Thanks.